What if one simple habit, done consistently, could help you feel clearer, calmer, and more energized every day? Not a complicated program, not an extreme workout, just something gentle, steady, and realistic. Today, we're talking about how a simple 20-minute daily walk can support brain health, memory, and healthy aging after 45. You're over 45. You've probably started noticing a few subtle changes. Maybe your focus doesn't feel quite as sharp as it once did. Maybe you walk into a room and pause, trying to remember why you went there. Maybe your energy dips a little earlier in the afternoon than it used to. First, take a breath. This is normal. Our brains change over time, just like our muscles, our joints, and our metabolism. They adapt, they recalibrate, and sometimes they simply need more intentional support. Here's the encouraging part. Supporting your brain doesn't require extreme diets, complicated routines, or expensive programs. It's not about doing something dramatic. It's about doing something consistent. Small, repeatable habits practiced daily can have a meaningful long-term impact. And one of the most overlooked tools for maintaining clarity and steady energy? Walking. Not power walking, not marathon training, not pushing yourself to exhaustion. Just intentional, comfortable movement. In this video, we'll explore how a simple daily walk combined with a few supportive habits can help you feel sharper, steadier, and more confident in your everyday life. Let's begin. When you go for a walk, something powerful begins to happen inside your body. Your circulation increases. That means more oxygen and more nutrients traveling efficiently through your bloodstream, including to your brain. You're not just moving your legs, you're gently stimulating your entire nervous system. Every step sends signals between your muscles and your brain. Your posture adjusts, your arms swing, your breathing deepens. It's a full-body conversation happening in motion. Walking also supports balance and coordination. When you step over a crack in the sidewalk, turn your head to look both ways, or adjust to slightly uneven ground, your brain stays engaged. It's processing information, making micro-corrections, and keeping you steady. Think of it as light daily training, not for competition, but for cognitive vitality. Studies continue to show that moderate physical activity is associated with improved mood, better attention, and stronger cognitive function as we age. But here's what truly matters. Consistency matters more than intensity. A comfortable 20-minute walk done most days of the week often has more long-term benefit than one exhausting workout you need days to recover from. Slow, steady, sustainable. That's where lasting change happens. Have you ever noticed how your thinking feels a little clearer after a short walk? There's a reason for that. When you step outside, even briefly, you interrupt mental clutter. Your brain shifts gears. Instead of staying locked into one stream of thoughts, it begins processing new, gentle input. Natural light helps regulate your internal clock, supporting a steadier rhythm throughout the day. Fresh air often encourages deeper, more relaxed breathing, and that alone can help your body settle into a calmer state. Even a small change in environment can reset your attention. If most of your day is spent indoors, reading, working, or watching television, your brain stays in a single stimulation pattern. Same lighting, same posture, same visual field. Walking breaks that pattern. It introduces movement, visual variety, mild sensory input, the sound of leaves, distant traffic, birds, or simply the rhythm of your own footsteps. That combination can leave you feeling refreshed and more focused when you return. And here's something important. You don't need headphones. You don't need a podcast. You don't need constant input. Sometimes simply noticing the trees, the sky, the feeling of your breath moving in and out is enough to calm the nervous system and gently restore mental clarity. Balance, strength, and brain coordination. Brain health isn't just about memory. It's also about coordination, reaction time, spatial awareness. Every time you walk, especially outdoors, your brain is working behind the scenes. You step over a crack in the sidewalk. You turn a corner. You adjust to a slight slope or uneven surface. Each of those moments requires tiny, rapid decisions. Your brain gathers information from your eyes, inner ear, muscles, and joints, then sends signals back to your body to keep you steady. Those micro adjustments strengthen communication between your brain and body. Over time, that steady communication supports balance, confidence, and smoother movement. If you'd like to gently increase the benefit, try adding a small variation once or twice a week. Nothing dramatic. Maybe walk on grass instead of pavement for a minute. Change your usual route. Add 60 seconds of slow, controlled side steps, or briefly adjust your pace. Simple, safe, manageable. Your brain responds well to novelty, especially when it feels controlled and non-threatening. These subtle changes introduce just enough challenge to keep your coordination engaged while still respecting your body. It's not about intensity, it's about adaptability. And small, thoughtful variations like these can help maintain that adaptability over time. Walking and emotional well-being. Emotional wellness plays a powerful role in cognitive health. When we're under constant stress, when our days feel overstimulated, when tension quietly builds in the background, our minds can start to feel mentally drained. Walking acts as a natural reset. The rhythm of your steps, the steady rise and fall of your breathing, the predictable, comfortable pace can be surprisingly calming for the nervous system. There's something about repetitive, gentle movement that signals safety to the body. Your shoulders relax, your jaw softens, your thoughts begin to slow down. And interestingly, many people notice their clearest ideas show up during a walk, not because they're forcing themselves to think harder, but because they've created space. Space to think, space to reflect, space to quietly process the day. If you're able, consider inviting a friend, spouse, or neighbor to join you once a week. Light conversation combined with movement adds something incredibly valuable: social engagement. And social connection is strongly associated with long-term brain vitality and emotional resilience. Connection matters. And sometimes it starts with something very simple. Want to go for a walk? Building a sustainable routine. Here's where many people struggle. It's not starting, it's staying consistent. So instead of relying on motivation, let's make this simple and realistic. Choose a time that naturally fits your day. Maybe it's in the morning before the world gets busy, after lunch to reset your energy, or early evening to unwind. Pick one window and protect it. Lay your comfortable walking shoes somewhere visible. When you see them, you're more likely to follow through. Small visual cues can make a big difference. If 20 minutes feels like too much at first, start with 15. If 15 feels long, start with 10. The goal is to build momentum, not exhaustion. You might even track your walks on a simple calendar. A small check mark each day becomes visual proof of your effort, and those check marks are powerful motivators. And remember this, missing one day doesn't erase your progress. It doesn't mean you failed. The goal isn't perfection, it's rhythm. Over weeks and months, that steady rhythm turns into something deeper. It becomes part of your identity. I'm someone who walks. And that identity supports not only your physical health, but your confidence, your discipline, and the way you see yourself. Small steps, lasting impact. Brain health after 45 isn't about drastic reinvention. It's not about overhauling your entire lifestyle overnight. It's about small, intentional habits practiced consistently. A 20-minute walk, a few minutes of fresh air, a little gentle variety in your movement, a steady, repeatable rhythm throughout your week. These choices may seem simple, but simple, done consistently, becomes powerful. Over time, those daily walks support not just circulation and coordination, but clarity, emotional balance, and confidence. They create structure, they create momentum, and momentum builds resilience. Healthy aging isn't about chasing extremes, it's about showing up for yourself in small, steady ways. If this video encouraged you, consider subscribing for more practical, realistic guidance on healthy aging, brain support, and everyday wellness, designed to fit into real life. And if you're ready to begin, lace up your shoes, step outside, take a slow, steady breath, and start with one intentional walk. Your future self will thank you.